Good evening, fellow vapors. Vaping newbie here again, and this is going to be part one of a two-part overview on a company and some of their products. Today, I'm going to be looking at a new machine that I got in. It's new to me. I'd never even seen one, and thanks to the Village Vaporette here in Canada, they sent me this out to take a look at, and I've been using it exclusively all day. Bruce and Rona have a online site, or Rona and Bruce, depends on how you want to say it. They have an online site, which will be listed down below. And they have some really, really good merchandise, good quality merchandise, and merchandise that I personally have never seen. And this is one of them. This is the Lavatube version 2.5. This is a really attractive looking unit. It comes in two setups, and we'll talk about that in a minute. There it is. Now, a lot of people out the door say, hey, Gord, that looks big. Well, when you put it up next to my SVD, it's actually smaller. It does have a bit of girth to it, but it feels good in the hand. And I don't have big hands. It feels really good, and I think that's why I liked it so. It comes in a multitude of colors, or flavors, as I like to call them. It comes in red, black, blue, green, purple, pink, silver, and yellow. Anything that you have for taste, man, it's there, okay? It is a matte or satin finish. It looks really attractive. On the battery tube here, it has a polka dotted design. And if you look carefully, I just want to make sure it's not upside down. If you look carefully, the word Lavatube, which is imprinted here, lines up perfectly with the fire button there. So that was well thought out by a company that makes it, Volcano. The top has a 510 connector, and on right here you're going to see a hole. You see the same matching hole on the side. Let me see it. There it is. And that is to put in a lanyard if you care to. You put it around your neck, drop it in your pocket, you're off to the races. On the bottom it has two vent holes with a large V for, guess what? Yes, Volcano. Let me get that up. Right side up. There you go. And two vent holes for the battery. Folks, the threading on this is like butter. I've never had a device where the threading is this smooth. Nothing. The bottom has the battery tube, and look how thick that is. It's completely made of anodized aluminum. Very, very good conductor of electricity. There's the top, all the electronics. It takes an 18650 flat top battery, and I'll tell you something, really, really, really nice. It is variable voltage, variable wattage. So it goes from 3 to 6 volts in 0.1 increments, or from 3 to 15 watts in 0.5 increments, and will round robin. The button setup is you have a fire button here, you have a minus button on this side, a plus button on that side. To start it, you press it 5 times. Now, unfortunately, I don't think my camera is going to do it justice, and Bruce and Rona, I'm really sorry about that, because I've never seen such a nice looking screen on a device. It really is, to do it justice, you got to see it, okay? It really is nice. If you want to change the voltage up or down, you simply press the plus or minus button. As I mentioned at round robins. If you want to know how much life is left in your battery, you push and hold the minus button. Or if you want to know the cartomizer or atomizer that you have on top, you press and hold the plus button. To change between variable voltage and variable wattage, you simply push and hold both at the same time, and it does it for you. It really is simplistic to use. Turn it off 5 times fast. There you go. It's off. I mentioned before, this is a really good for a phase 1, 2, and even 3 level vapor. If you're just getting started, it's great. If you started and you have one of those Eagle Pens things, you're looking for the next one, fantastic. And this is why it's fantastic. I'm going to get to that in a minute. It comes in 2 configurations that you can get from the Village Vaporette. You can buy the Lavatube, and this sells for about $89 online. Or you can buy a complete kit for $139, and that includes shipping, folks. So if you buy the kit, shipping is included in there. You get the Lavatube version 2.5. You get two eFast 18650 batteries, 1600 mAh each. You get a 2 battery Trustfire charger. You get a cartomizer and a cartomizer tank with a drip tip. And so everything that you need is basically there to start with. Go on their website and take a look at that. That is quite something to see. Now, cartomizers, I had an issue with at the beginning. I really had a hard time with it because I'd never used one before today. And I was talking to Bruce from work. Shouldn't do that. And he said, wait till you try this out. And I'm going to tell you, folks, this is a 3-ohm cartomizer and the cartomizer tank. Now, what is that? Well, this is a cartomizer if you've never seen one. Simply, it is a tube. And this inserts into a tank and allows you to hold 7 milliliters of juice. And how you get the juice in is you simply open that up a bit, take out your drip tip, and slide a needle nose bottle into that and fill it up that way, or a needle for that matter. Either way. And then just let it sit for a bit. And what's going to happen is it's going to get drawn. Now, they also, at the Village Vaporette, they sell a punch that'll go around it. So if you wanted to add in more holes to allow the juice to seep quicker and you know, more volume into it, you can do that as well. So, and it's quite easy. It's just a simple ring with a twist screw on the bottom. Slide it in, twist it, and it'll punch a very clear hole. Now, one of the things the Village Vaporette did, which I thought was pretty cool, was it sent me a matching drip tip. That looks sweet, okay? Now, I'm going to tell you, it's $3. So if you're buying the kit, just throw that in. It's $3. It really makes it come together. Oh, I turned it off. Now it's back on. I just want to check. I'll put it at, it's 4 volts. Look at the amount of vapor this thing's pumping out at 4 volts. Let's kick that up some. That is phenomenal. I've never got that out of any other thing. So I might be a growing believer in cartomizers. I was sort of at the beginning. But Bruce, you're right. I had to get used to that. That has some really good taste, and it has some really good vapor. This will easily take any of your 510 connections. And here's an aero tank. Pretty darn good. And the only thing it has a limitation to, it will not fire on sub-ohm. I've tried. I have a lot of 0.8 and 0.9 ohm K-funds. It would not fire. I put on my dripper, excuse me, it's a 0.8, will not fire. And it'll tell you low. Folks, one of the biggest parts about this, it comes with a 1-year manufacturer's warranty. That in itself is worth the price of admission, okay? You really should give this a look up. So I wanted to say thank you to Rona and Bruce at the Village Vaporette. Folks, as always, I will add in my Facebook page, Vaping Newbies, which Rona and Bruce are part of. Come, give us a look, give us a like, and we fully and wholeheartedly back up and support the Village Vaporette. Part 2 will be some juices, one of which I was having in the Carto tank. 2 juices that they sent because, yes, the Village Vaporette does carry juices. So I'm really looking forward to this because the first one is tasty, but I'm not telling you what it is. So I hope you enjoyed this. I always like spending time with you. If you have any comments, please drop them down below, or you can always write me an email at vapingnewbie@outlook.com. That's vapingnewbie, N-E-W-B-I-E, at outlook.com. Stay healthy. Happy vaping. Take care, folks.